through the night trying to keep my eyes open. The generator's busted and the AC's broken. I'm talking to the Lord.
Okay, we're here in Jersey. This is the farm that I grew up on, and my parents live here. It's a horse farm, and we're gonna do some hunting. So this morning I did a sit about 9 o'clock in the morning. Buck was chasing does. It was a pretty good buck. I couldn't tell exactly what he was. It was either a small 8 or a 6, but a decent size, and he was chasing does kind of all around where I was. He was a little bit far out, maybe about 50-60 yards, and I just did not have a shooting lane, and he was just chasing that doe. He came around. I did grunt to try and stop him. He did stop, and he took a few steps towards me, started sniffing the air, and my wind just wasn't right. It didn't blow him out, didn't spook him, but he just eventually turned back around and went the other way towards the doe. It wasn't enough to rip him off that doe and have him come confront me, but I'm gonna try and do a sit tonight, and if not tonight, tomorrow morning. So I think I need to move my saddle, my setup, just maybe 30 yards kind of in a different direction to where I saw some deer moving through. So hopefully we get lucky. We'll see what happens. Okay, morning 2 here in Jersey on the farm. So right at first light I had 3 does right underneath my tree, you know, really within like 5 yards. I don't know how they didn't smell me. I just froze like a statue, and they just kind of hung out right around me for about 40 minutes, and then they were within my like 100-yard vicinity for maybe about an hour. I was waiting for a buck to come in. Nothing came in, and then I saw them running in the opposite direction, and I got my binoculars hoping to see a buck chasing them, but it was my sister's dog. So that's just my luck. So, you know, I think it's a pretty good area. It's definitely some deer. I saw that buck yesterday, and I'm gonna try and come back, you know, hopefully sometime in the next week or two, you know, while the rut is still going on, and see if I can get a buck. Meh. Meh. Nice buck. God damn it. I didn't have a shot. It wouldn't stop. We're in Jersey. This is morning 3. Running this pretty small patch of woods on my parents' farm. Every day I've seen deer in here. Today I haven't seen any deer except for one buck. He came in almost silently right through there, and I went to full draw. I tried to get him to stop multiple times with my mouth, with the grunt tube, and I was on him, but he was behind a tree when he did stop for like a half a second, and then he just kept going. He was cruising hard. I snort wheezed at him twice. He didn't care at all. He's just on the prowl, just looking for does. I guess there's none around here because he was just gone. It's about a little after 10 in the morning now. I'm probably gonna try and stick it out here a little bit longer, maybe till noon or 1 o'clock, and just see if I get any more action. So that's pretty cool. First time I've been full draw on a whitetail buck. It was pretty cool. He came in quick. I was on him, but he was blocked by a tree, and he just kept moving. He would not stop. So I'm hoping he makes his rounds, and then hopefully comes back through here. We'll see, or maybe a bigger buck comes. I couldn't tell exactly how big he was. The only thing I saw was 3 on one side, and that's good enough for me here in Jersey. So fingers crossed he comes back, or his dad comes back. Stay tuned. Just saw 3 doe. A spike chasing this doe around for like the last 45 minutes. It's just tracking her down, cutting her off, and trying to get close to her. The doe has a fawn, like a yearling fawn, like a button buck, that's just kind of staying with her. And the spike is pretty young too, probably a year and a half, just 2 little spikes. I don't know where that 8-pointer is. That 8-point buck that I've seen in here the last couple days. He may be locked down with a doe. But just gotta wait for a bigger buck to come out. Pretty exciting though. Meh. I just fucking shot that 8-pointer. Holy shit. He's bucking down, baby. Bucking down. Holy shit. That 8-pointer just came right in. He was sniffing around for that doe. And he was walking right underneath me. I had him at about, I don't know, 10 yards, 12 yards. He turned, and I just fucking smoked him. Holy shit. That just happened so fast. Holy fuck. Let's go, baby, let's go. Holy shit. He's down. Ran about 25 yards and just tipped over. Oh my god, holy shit. Cannot believe that. I can't believe that fucking just happened. That was amazing. Let's go check him out. Okay. Walking up on the buck right now. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how fast it comes together. Just out of nowhere. Oh, I can smell. He brought it up. He looks like a good buck. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's that 8. Yes. He stinks. He's rotted up. You can smell. Just a beautiful 8-point buck. Really happy with him. A great buck for New Jersey, and it's just really cool to be able to take my first whitetail buck, the place where I grew up, here on the farm. You know, this morning there was a spike chasing a doe around frantically for like 45 minutes right underneath my my stand. And I was wondering, I was like, where is that 8-pointer that I've been seeing this past week? You know, because he's the more dominant buck. Why isn't he coming in and kind of handling that spike and taking care of that doe? Sure enough, 15 minutes after they left, he came in, you know, on a line, sniffing all around for that doe. He circled around me at about 20 yards and then came broadside at like 13 yards and just gave him a good arrow, and he went down and died quickly. And within a minute, fell down right at this tree about 25 yards from where I shot him. And just a beautiful, beautiful animal. Really cool deer, and I couldn't be more happy. So. Another buck coming in. That's so funny.
Driving through the night, trying to keep my eyes open. The generator's busted and the AC's broken. I'm talking to the Lord, hope He helps us get there safe. And we made it to the show, now we're singing to the crowd, playing encore and screaming real loud. Try to get home early, but I know that ain't the case. Yeah, it's another hotel room.
Like your pie?
Yeah.
Good?
Yes, good pie.